Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from today. Welcome back to another episode of our interview series with professionals from different parts of the world, from of all ages and from different professions doing this business. So I started this series just to introduce people in our community who are doing this business from different parts of the world, so that you can listen to people who are and their insights on the business. So today we have a guest from Germany. Her name is Marina. Let me pull her into the stage. Hi, Marina. How are you doing?
Hi, Javier.
Okay. How are you doing, Marina?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me today. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for accepting the invite. So let's just start with your introduction, Marina. Just let our audience know where you're joining from and what you do, and just to know about your background, please.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Marina Peters. I'm joining you from Germany. So if you're in Germany, hi. And I come from Kenya actually, but I've been in Germany for around 14 years right now. And I studied in Germany. I got a job in Germany. I stayed in Germany. I got a husband in Germany. So Germany is my second home. I'm a health scientist by profession, and I do ministry at the same time. I'm doing certain courses right now, specifically project management, and I run a digital business on the side. So that's me in a nutshell. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. So
Mhm.
you're also doing courses. So
Yeah.
great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, may I know why you started the business, Marina? Like, why did you look for an online business,
Yeah.
while you're already in a job?
Yeah, and that's it. I was in a job and the job was really driving me crazy. So that's why I actually decided to start an online business. It was about my health. I started a project. We were doing a project. I was managing this project. I was a project manager, and it was really a nice project, but at the same time, we're looking for people. So the time that we are looking for people and the time that the project started, we started without the resources, without manpower, and so we said we just want to keep it moving. So we started the project and we started looking for people, but we were not finding people. So which means, we were less people working in the project, working long hours, and trying to make ends meet. And at a certain point, I felt like I can't take it anymore. My body started reacting to the kind of stress that was happening at work. So I remember sometimes I used to bring work at home. I was freshly married, and yeah, I was trying to juggle this thing called marriage at the same time being a professional woman at work. So it was really a challenging time, and my body just reacted to the whole situation and told me no. So I was getting constant headaches. I was getting almost a burnout because even going through the stairs was a problem. I felt like all my joints were paining at that time. So I just had
Mm,
an honest conversation with myself, and I told myself, hey, Marina, if you continue doing this for years, you might not even be alive, So I talked to my husband and say, hey, I want to start looking for something that I can do from home. And that is how I started
mm,
checking online. And because I come from the research environment, so it wasn't actually hard for me to do research on, things that people do online. And that is how I came across this business. Yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, great. Yeah, and like you said, we have to prioritize our health first. Like, just working,
Yeah.
working, working with money and everything, and you don't have your health, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad that you
Oh,
jumped
the
into
money
the
is
online
really
space,
nice.
Marina.
The funny part is the money is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
nice because you get it, especially if you're working in, nice positions, you have the money. But I realized at some point it
Mm,
wasn't helping me because I have the money, but I look like a zombie, like literally. I would be at home, like during my free time and just sit like this and look around, like someone who is completely lost. So that is the state I was in. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna go crazy in this country, because of my work. So I have to check something that is really favorable for my health too. Yeah. Mm.
awesome. Awesome. Okay, nice. So you said that you're working and you also have your projects and other courses going on. So how do you manage time for this business, Marina? Like, how much time do you spend on this
Yeah.
business on a daily basis?
Actually, right now, when I started, I used to put like a lot of hours in it, but right now I just do 2 to 3 hours a day because that is the maximum I can give at this time. And the benefit of this business is that it gives you a lot of, flexibility to run it at your own terms. So what I do is like before my class starts, my class starts around 8 to 16:45. Right now we're having a break, and before I'm an early bird, so I wake up early in the morning, do my devotion, and then check my business a bit, and then go to class, and then afterwards in the evening I still have a bit more time. So it's just 2 to 3 hours every day right now. My goal is to do it from February to do it full time. That is my goal. Yeah. Mm.
Awesome. Yeah, I hope you can do it sooner. I'm doing this business full time now, and I'm sure it is
Yeah.
possible for you to do this full time too. Great, great,
Hmm.
Marina. Thank you. So, another question would be like, were you like already a social media person before you started this business, or how like were you tech savvy, or did you know something about the online world before you started, or was it all new for you?
It wasn't all new because I mean, everyone is on social media. So what people don't know, actually, we use the social media for our own, we want to show off out there, or you just want to put your family out there. But actually, people use social media already and have the skills to start a business. So I was doing that a lot. So I started even creating videos, because I'm in an interracial relationship. So I was actually creating video to show people the journey of how it is and posting them on social media, but I was doing it for fun. So I had a
Yeah,
bit of experience in
inspiring.
the yeah, yeah. I had a bit of experience in the social media world, but I was actually not doing it as, this is a business or something. And later when I realized, so people actually create content, for marketing purposes, like you can actually make money through social media. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is great. Yeah, so I had a bit of
Yeah.
experience, yeah, in social media. It wasn't all that new. Yeah.
Okay, great, great.
Mm.
So, but did you also have experience in marketing part also, Marina? Like, no, you learned it all
No,
from the
no. For
scratch, I think.
marketing part, I had actually to learn. I had actually to learn from the training because, and I had to do also a course for marketing, because I'm coming from the health scientist field, and I was like, oh, okay, this is completely new to me. And I remember when I was starting my training, I was hearing sometimes I was like, wait a minute, what is that? What's that? What are they talking about? It's so funny how you come from a different field and then you start your business in the online space, and you're in a new space, like everything is new. But I catched up really quick. I went through the training, I think I gave myself time. I didn't go through it like quickly. I gave myself time for 2 months. I was just walking through the training, checking things out, getting used to the terminologies and all that. And then afterwards, I was set up to just now start doing marketing for my business. Yeah. So I learned. Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's what we need, right? Like learning, you have to be patient and you have to
Mhm.
take this as a new career, learn new things, and that's when you can start earning. Like
Yeah.
many people come in, and they just think that okay, they can't do the training, they can't earn and things like that. But you just have to learn things, and
Mhm.
it's all simple out there. If you just be patient, learn new things, and give some time for the business,
Mhm.
you can surely learn anything, right? Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not that difficult. When you come from the health industry, also, it doesn't seem to be difficult,
Mhm.
right? But it you
Mhm.
need more time. That's it, right? So we have
Yeah.
a lot of nurses in this business who don't have any knowledge about the computers or marketing part, but they're rocking the business just because they
Mhm.
were consistently giving time for the business and they were willing to learn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank Thank you. So, before you started, Marina, like, did you have any questions about like, is this business genuine, or like, how did you confirm before you start this business, like, this is a genuine business? Like, did you have that question?
Yeah. Actually, I did a lot of research because when I was searching for a business online, I registered for a lot of webinars, and just checked them out, how they're being conducted and everything. And because I have a research background, so it wasn't hard for me to just know what is legitimate and what is not legitimate. And my husband is doing another online business, so I started helping him with that online business, and they also have training and everything. everything. So I was already having this information, like how it, how it works, and how I know that this is a legitimate business or not. So I already had it from him, from the business that he started. And so by the time I was getting across this one, I was actually not having fears. Like, a lot of people have like, oh my God, is it going to work? I wasn't having that at all. I was like, okay, this is it. They have the trading, I need this for my health. I need this to get out of where I'm right now. And so I just give it a shot. Of course, one would ask like, oh my goodness, is this real? When you see like people are earning like huge amount. And I was like, wow, this is, well, if this is real, it is something so huge, and then coming inside, seeing these people are real and seeing this income potential and everything, I was like, oh my goodness, thank you, Lord, for bringing me here. I'm here to stay.
Honestly. Yeah, yeah. And when people
Yeah.
come and look at the community, people earning like $50,000,
Hmm.
$60,000 per month, it's huge.
Yeah.
And many
Yeah.
people can't believe it. And I understand that part, because even when I was at it, I was like, because we have that employee mindset where we are restricted to a certain amount every month. So people think that you
Yeah.
can't earn more than that. Like maximum 7,000, $10,000 per month would be maximum for any job, right? So
Hmm.
many people think it's not possible, but in the online space it's all possible, just because, and again, I always say this too: you're worth more than what you're getting from your job, right? You're putting more
Yeah.
time, more effort, you're sacrificing your health there. If you do the same thing in your own online business, you can actually earn multiple times than what you're getting from your job, and with very less effort compared to your job, right? So
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
it's
that's
a
so
genuine
true.
business, and
I
I
think I
think
came with the same mindset too, I came with the corporate mindset and I was like, oh, okay. And then you see like people are doing amazing stuff, and then I was like, wow, this is it. Now I have to expand my thinking and I have to get in this and just do it. Yeah.
So you might have also found like had some personal changes in your mindset, Marina, like after you started the business, right? Like, and any other personal changes you
Yes.
found?
Oh yeah, my mindset has changed a lot, and it's a business. I mean, we're not saying that this is a get rich quick scheme. This is a business. You have to work hard. You have to go through the training, and just getting to study, because in our training we have literature, the books, the audio. We have the audio. You can actually even download them and just be going through these books. These are very very important stuff. I've been going through this stuff, and this has been changing my mindset day in day out, and I learned to be a positive person, because you're in the corporate world, you're working, and as an immigrant here, I help my parents back at home, right? And so you're always complaining about things. Oh my God, here the economy, here this and that and that. And nowadays I find that is actually gone completely. I just focus on growth, and I'm very thankful to the small achievements that I'm getting each and every day. And so I look at myself now, and I look at myself, the Marina that started the business way back, and I find a huge difference. Just looking at myself in the mirror, I'm like, God, I've changed a lot. And I'm still changing, because, our training is also changing with time. They give us new resources. And when something changes, they change it. And so it's really amazing to get myself in the mode of you have to continuously grow. You are not there yet. You're still growing. And that is what I didn't have in the corporate world. I mastered my projects like this. I know what to do, and I know how to coach people when they're coming in, but then I wasn't growing. It was the same thing over and over and over. And at the end of the projects, then you write your project, how do you call it? We call it in German Abschlussbericht, and then you give it up. you know and that's all. And you keep on repeating these procedures over and over. But here, I'm actually challenged to grow each and every day. So every day I ask myself, did you learn something new? If not, I have to learn something, because I have to keep on developing. So that is the new Marina. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, this business is all
Mm-hmm.
about coming out of your comfort zone, learning new things every day, right? Coming out of your
Mm-hmm.
comfort zone can actually do so much more than like thinking like I can't do this, I can't do this. Like being creative also, like now posting is has become so easy for us, right? Like when I started, I didn't know how, like what to post. I was used to think like how do I post and things like that. Now I've become more creative, and that side of me I didn't know at all. Like I could be this creative,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
that's literally a very like good change that you can actually see from this business, especially. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Marina. Thank you for all the insights from your side. But before we leave, would you like to like inspire a few people who are actually thinking of starting a business, but they are still like skeptical or something like that. Like, I really want to um, tell people that there is something else out of your job, right? Like, when don't
Mm.
think just about your job, like outside your box. So
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
have any inspiration? Tell
Yeah, of
something
course.
to our
I wouldn't
audience
even
about
call
it.
it inspiration. Maybe it's just, a personal opinion from my side because we are in 2024. We just started, and I'm asking myself like this year, if you want this year to be successful for you, then don't wait for an inspiration. Just get started. Because many people, if you ask many entrepreneurs out there, they will tell you, we just started. We just started and we learned by doing. So if you're waiting for an inspiration to start something, when the inspiration is not there, you stop. You stop and then you're like, okay, now I don't get anything to inspire me. So if you're there on the fence, still waiting, you might be waiting, watching people on Caviar's page, and you watch people succeed and make money and succeed. And then one day is when you jump in, you've lost a lot of time. So just start right now. No one starts with experience. Look at me. I wasn't even a business person. I just came from a health perspective. I just jumped in and started. That is the mindset that you have. If you need to have, if you want to succeed, just get started. No one starts perfectly, no one starts knowing everything. Just get yourself in there and get started. But remember, what if something happens to your career? I waited until my body started giving me signals of burnout. Is when I was like, I need to get out of here. Don't wait for that long. Right now is the time. If you have a career, go and register. You can see the website of Kavi there. Register right now and get to learn how people are starting their businesses. The time is now. Don't wait until you get a burnout. Don't wait until you lose that job, is when you start looking for a side B. Because remember, the time that you have your career, that is the time that you can invest in something. You can't invest in anything if you don't have the funds to invest in it. So right now is the time. No waiting for inspiration. Go register in Kavi's website and get to learn. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Marina. You covered a lot. Like, I usually say the same thing. When you have your job, try to build something on the side so that you don't have that pressure of no income, right? Like, yeah. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much, Marina, for giving us your time and inspiring our audience also. Thank you, and thank you everyone for joining the session. I'll come up with another interview next week with another person doing this business from different parts of the world. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.